Hello everyone, it's Andy here from Lunatico Astro with another video, this time about how to get started with our new forum. The new forum is located at lunaticoastro.com/lunabbs, and many of you will recognise it as being based on the widely used phpBB software. The first thing that you will need to do is to register using the link at the top right of the page. After accepting the terms and conditions of the site, you'll be directed to a page where you can enter your chosen username, password with confirmation, and your email address before checking your regional settings and clicking Submit to register. You'll receive an email confirming your registration, and you can immediately begin to use the forum. You can verify whether or not you are logged in by looking for your username in the upper right section of the forum. Depending on your preferences and browser settings, you may need to log in on each visit to the forum. Let's begin our look at the site by clicking on our username and selecting Profile. Here you can see basic information about your status on the board, the date that you joined, and the date of your last visit. The User Control Panel, UCP, is much more useful and can be a little bewildering when you first see it. Don't worry though, starting out you don't need all of the tabs, and I'm about to show you the most useful settings. We'll jump straight to the second tab, Profile, to begin. One of the first sections that you'll want to complete is the signature. This can be anything you like and will appear at the end of your posts. We know it's a bit of a chore, but taking a few moments to add a picture to your profile really helps you to stand out as an individual and not just a name. Profile pictures can be up to 90 by 90 pixels and 20 kilobytes in size. This is sufficient for a small JPEG or GIF image. A very important section is the Edit Account Settings tab. This is where you can edit your email address and change your password. Like most of the pages, there is a Submit button that you use to confirm changes that you wish to make on the tab. Now we'll jump to the Board Preferences tab. The global settings are fairly self-evident, as are the posting defaults, perhaps with the exception of BB code. This is a version of HTML that is used to format posts. It uses square brackets instead of the angled brackets used in HTML. Most probably you won't need to involve yourself with BB code when you're starting out, if at all. Edit Display Options contains some advanced settings that you can safely ignore at first, except perhaps for the last one, Display Post Order Direction. This setting controls whether the most recent reply in a conversation is posted at the top or bottom of the thread. If you are used to reading your email in a certain way, you will likely want to check this setting to view forum posts in the same manner. Somewhat hidden away under the title of Edit Notification Options is one of the most powerful and important sections of the UCP. Here you can control which events are notified and whether you wish to receive email notifications. We'll finish this brief introduction to the UCP by looking at the Private Messages tab. The private message function is a very useful feature that allows you to message other users directly and without having to reveal your email address. You might like to use this feature if buying or selling at the trading post, or continuing a conversation that began in a thread but isn't strictly related to the topic being discussed. We'll leave the UCP by one of my personal favourite features of the forum, the navigation strip. Situated at the upper left of the screen, this feature, one of several navigation methods, is ideal for quickly returning to the front page if you find that you've become lost on the site. The only point to bear in mind is that the home page of the forum is the second item on the strip. The first link, as you can no doubt guess from the title, takes you to the Lunatico website. There is a lot of information on the home page, and you'll want to discover most of it at your leisure. However, I do want to take a moment to point out a few features that even experienced forum users amongst you may not have come across before. You will immediately notice that there are two types of icon on the left of the screen. The blue and white icons indicate individual forums. Clicking on one of these will take you directly to a list of topics that you can read and in many cases contribute to. The stars with yellow centres are categories, and these are like folders on the site that contain multiple forums as well as links to resources. The CloudWatcher is a good example. Clicking on the category reveals 3 forums, plus links to various software resources and our shops. You will notice that there is a summary of the various subforums listed underneath the category on the home page. This gives you a shortcut directly to your destination and is especially useful if that destination is a link. This way, for example, you can download the latest CloudWatcher software directly from the home page without even entering the CloudWatcher category. Most users will only be interested in parts of the site. For instance, if you only own a CloudWatcher, you probably don't want to receive emails regarding the Dragonfly or Tarsier. You control the notifications that you receive by subscribing to sections of the site that interest you. As an owner, you might want to subscribe to the first 2 forums, Knowledge Base and Your Questions. To do this, enter the forum by clicking on the title. Now, towards the bottom of the screen, there is a bar with the text Subscribe Forum. Click on this and you will receive the notification that you have subscribed to this section of the forum. Click Unsubscribe if you are no longer interested in this section. Now, let's look at the subject of permissions. As you explore the site, you'll see that certain sections are read-only. These are typically areas where announcements are made and knowledge bases, where we summarize information on particular products. All other sections will allow you to start a new topic or reply to an existing thread. Take a moment to look at the menu that is revealed by clicking the spanner icon. This contains some useful and often overlooked features. For instance, you can subscribe to an individual subject that you are following, and you can also email a topic to yourself or someone else who may find the subject interesting. Finally, I want to show you how to add images to your posts. You might be frustrated to find that you can't copy and paste images in the same way that you can in most email clients. This is a security feature to prevent malicious software being uploaded to the server. Instead, there are 2 ways to upload your images. The simplest way is to drag and drop the image onto the text editor. It then becomes available as an attachment below. Alternatively, you can load the image directly from the Attachment tab below the text editor. In both cases, you can choose to simply attach the image or display it within your message. The Preview button allows you to review changes before submitting. That concludes our brief introduction to the new forum, which is one of the cornerstones of our improved customer support concept. We hope you'll have fun exploring the forum, and as always, please give us your feedback. Until next time, goodbye.